Welcome, folks. I am Jabby Kuwait, joined by ACHARA. KIRK.
What's up?
We are continuing on with The Rings of Power, Episode 3, Adar. If you're watching this on YouTube, you will see a cut-down version of our reaction because we're only allowed to show you a limited amount of picture-in-picture. However, if you want to watch the whole ring with us, uncut, uninterrupted, head over to our Patreon page, patreon.com/JabbyKuwait, or become a member of this YouTube channel. But you will need your own Amazon Prime Video subscription so you can open up each episode in an adjacent window to our reaction, and it's like you're watching it with two of your favorite pals from the internet. Please hit that subscribe button, bell icon, all notifications, and pretty please vote this up. Let YouTube know you're enjoying what you're watching. Here we go.
Oh, oh no. Oh, they captured the people to work for them. That's rude.
But not for you!
Oh.
Oh, man.
Adar.
Adar. Who's Adar? Oh no. Oh, frenzies. Oh my gosh. There's a whole bunch of elves. Yeah, you don't want to go in there. That sounds awful.
To what port do we sail?
See for yourself. We're nearly there.
Nearly where?
Home.
So vague.
Cryptic.
Yeah. What is it? He's got her dagger. Is that it? Is that why she was like looking all...
The westernmost of all mortal realms. The island kingdom of Numenor.
Wow.
I don't know Numenor, do you?
Nope. It's pretty though.
You know, for having been at sea for a while, these guys look amazing.
Pretty good.
They don't look like they've been at sea. They look like they just walked out of wardrobe.
Yeah, they look clean. They look like they smell good.
Yeah.
It's been generations since a ship of Numenor was permitted to make such a journey on an elf's behalf.
It is because of the elves that you were given this island. Surely you can spare a few planks and a rudder.
Our ancestors were not given anything. They paid for this island.
Then if blood be the price of passage, I will pay it. But one way or another, I will depart.
I welcome you to try.
Whoa.
It seems to me that our leaving presents some complications. Perhaps it'd be better if we stay.
Stay?
Long enough to give you and your advisors adequate time to weigh our request.
3 days, and the elf is to be restricted to palace grounds.
I will not be made a prisoner.
I would sooner kneecap a stallion than seek to imprison the mighty commander of the northern armies.
Fancy house arrest. She needs to calm down though. She's so fiery.
She's very intense, yeah.
Yeah.
My gratitude.
A hug? What
He's
is...
like, what is that? No, he took something.
I have been searching for my peace for longer than you know. For both our sakes, let me keep it. Perhaps some peace could do you good as well.
Yeah.
Do you think there's going to be like a...
A romance?
yeah, like an Aragorn and... What's her name? Arwen? Arwen?
That's what he did.
Isildur!
Oh, what?
Who earns their place in the Sea Guard?
Okay.
Protect her. To the one! Help! Pull! There is no harsher master than the sea.
What?
Nothing.
What?
Nothing.
Why'd you look at me that way?
No, he got excited.
Well, because we're getting a deeper story with Isildur.
Yeah.
Did you know his character's in this?
Yes.
Oh.
The sea is always right. The sea is always right.
Interesting mantra.
Mm-hmm.
Though elves have been unwelcome on our shores since the reign of my grandfather's great-grandfather, you chose to break with that precedent. Why?
It was the sea that put her in my path, and the sea is always right. Given the circumstances, I did only what I believed to be most prudent.
If, Elendil, that is truly your wish, then I shall have to ask you to perform a service.
What, executor?
Looks like it. No, not the sun.
And when the sun is at its strongest, we will make our escape. If even one of us makes it home, we can return in force and sweep the enemy from these lands like salt from a table.
Oh gosh.
Sow those nips and dig, Alf.
These roots block our path.
Then rip them out.
This tree sprang from the earth long before you crawled from whatever wretched place you grew. It has earned its place in these lands.
Very good. You show strength. You've just earned your company. A water ration.
Is it piss? What? It's good? And they'll be like, now rip the tree out. You have a drink? I don't know. Oh my god.
Damn.
I will cut it down!
Damn.
I apologize. Dang, that's a big tree.
I have a daughter who runs fast and a son who runs blind. Your eyes bear a striking resemblance to both.
Anywhere is better than here, where I am hated by all who see me. So call to your guards, or get out of my way.
L'allie sanke lo wilquen, Erinia.
Oh, hi, what's up?
No.
Your Hall of Law, how far is that?
Quarter day's ride. What is it you seek?
Did you say ride?
Is this a service?
What?
I thought this because he was handed a sword. I thought his service was to kill her.
Yeah, I don't know. But I guess he is an elf friend.
That's the first time we saw her smile in this entire show. I just realized that.
Yeah.
You're on a lucky streak, low man. Free sail to our island, eating our food, drinking our ale. What will you take next?
Your women.
Our trades?
Don't forget your women.
Look at the mouth on him.
Whoa.
I'm a guest on your island, and I haven't shown you the faintest bit of gratitude. Next few rounds on me.
He knows how to make friends.
He's a chameleon. He's an adapter.
Mm-hmm.
Ladies, a nod.
I mean, if you buy everyone drinks, you're definitely going to make friends everywhere you go.
I guess those coins have a lot of value.
I know. I was like,
He had
"No, one?
Looked like he had 2 quarters.
Oh,
Shit. That guy's not gonna come looking for it.
yeah, sneaky bastard.
I don't want any trouble.
Bit late for that, isn't it?
Oh, that sounded solid.
Don't do this.
Well,
I not? No man!
Dang. Okay.
Damn. Oh shit.
Okay.
Oh.
Crazy.
Oh damn.
Let's go.
Whoa.
Oh wow. Brutal. Ow! I thought they were gonna break his arm so he couldn't work.
Call me Amran.
Hi. Wow. So angry.
I was attacked. That was a good fight.
Yeah.
That was nicely done.
Oh.
The account of a human spy retrieved from an enemy dungeon to record the tower's location.
Wait a moment. I must be blind.
It's a map.
It is a map of the Southlands. It is as Halbrand said.
And the inscription?
It is the Black Speech.
And the Southlands are in grave danger.
If Sauron has indeed returned, the Southlands are but the beginning.
All right. Well, I guess you better get back then.
The Southlands are just season 1.
We're going to be left behind.
No Brandyfoot has ever been left behind. You know, after I lost Rose, there's like the wheels.
That makes more sense now.
What?
I'll tell you later.
But then I saw you. You were so beautiful that day. And in an instant, I knew I'd grow old with you, Marigold. We'll make it to the Grove. How? Look, once that girl puts her head to something, nothing can stop her.
Unless I'm misunderstanding something, he just talked about her mom.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Like falling in love with her, right?
I was confused up to this point, thinking the other chick that he was just talking to was her mom.
I just have to fetch it from my cart.
Uh-oh.
Dear, you do that. Fetch it from your cart.
Hide.
No.
What are you going to do?
Mr. Burrows!
What is it now?
Oh, no, it's just, everyone's waiting. Are you all right? How much have you got left? Just a little left?
Just tell them I'm almost ready.
Right. No, I mean left. Yes, no.
Calm yourself and get yourself some chestnut pie. Strange girl, that one.
That was smart. Why are you doing that, sir? I thought he was gonna burn it. Is he gonna burn it?
It's really close to the fire.
You're gonna light it on fire. Blow. Stomp on it. I don't know. Do something. Silly Billy. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. There's a big giant man in your settlement.
Oh god, this is about to get really bad.
He looks like a monster.
No way.
Oh, he speaks.
She's in so much trouble. Oh, God.
Maybe he could pull their cart.
Our laws are clear. Any Harfoot that breaks them is to be decaravaned.
Oh, no.
Tomorrow we depart as planned, and the Brandyfoot cart will be with us. At the back of the caravan.
At the back?
At the back.
Oh, no.
And do you think it was easy convincing the sailmaster you were up to the task?
I never asked you to do that.
Yes, you did. When you got into a scrap with the Queen's Guard.
They started
All got thrown out of your horse training.
That wasn't my fault.
Actually, it feels right. That one wasn't.
I wasn't talking to you!
Whoa.
In 9 days' time, when the sea trial begins and that ship launches, you will be on it.
I'm made apprentice. I've been accepted to the Builders Guild.
Wow.
I thought the guild never reconsidered.
Isildur convinced me to reapply.
Isildur convinced you?
He's gone.
Many ages ago, a man bearing that mark united the scattered tribes of the Southlands under one banner. The very banner that might unite them again today against the evil that now seeks to claim their lands. Your lands, Halbrand.
Wow.
Your people have no king, for you are him.
Wow.
Wow, okay.
The parallel with Aragorn.
A cage you have landed in because you chafe under the rags of the common. And the armor that ought to rest upon your shoulders weighs upon your soul.
What's with kings and like running away?
Ours was no chance meeting. Not fate, nor destiny, nor any of the words men use to speak of the forces they lack the conviction to name. Ours was the work of something greater.
All I see is an elf who won't put down her sword.
Come with me to Middle-earth.
You're stuck on this island. You're still short an army.
That is all about to change.
Isn't that fate and destiny?
Yeah, kind of. But then, you know, because she's an elf, she's like, no, we have a better idea, grander than those two words.
Like some weird esoteric notion. It's just like, no, but that is fate.
It's bigger than that, don't you understand? Our feeble human minds could never comprehend. Is she poisoning her own father?
It is here, Father. What? The moment we feared, the elf has arrived.
Is there a prophecy? Don't fall behind. Oh, gosh.
Just give me a moment to get my breath under me.
Oh, he's gonna carry it for them.
That's what I'm wondering. Like,
yeah, I'm like, come on, make yourself useful, man. Oh, is that why it's so heavy?
Yeah.
Dude, pull it.
He helps us and we help him. Can we, man?
Let's get to it. Just moving.
Yeah. I really love their costumes, though. It's so cool. Whoa!
Whoa, that was cool.
All right, let's go. Very well executed plan. Let's hope it works. Come on. Help the others. No! Okay. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, pull him out. Pull him out. What are you gonna do? Ka-chow. Whoa!
Oh, shit.
Nice one. All right. Stay in the sun, you guys.
Release the wand.
What? What is this thing? Uh-oh.
Oh, shit. That don't look right.
Nope. You are not cute. Oh, okay. You're like a really fierce big chihuahua. Okay, lady. Oh, no! Oh, no!
That didn't work out.
Nope. Okay, what you gonna do? Oh! Oh, gosh. Okay, snack time. Oh, no! Okay. He's too cool. What? What? What are we gonna do? Tie you up? Ay. Okay. Oh no, is he gonna stay stuck here? Gosh. Oh no. In the eyeball. Okay, that works. Oh no. Oh gosh. You are nasty. Okay. Oh, you're stuck it. Oh no.
Oh, damn.
Oh no. Oh no, you won't. No. Oh no. What are they gonna do? What are they?
Bring him.
They're not gonna kill him.
Adar.
Oh. Are we gonna see Sauron for the first time? Oh, I think so. Damn it! Oh! You know, for a second there, I was kind of like, oh, are they really going to show him before the end of the episode? And then they tricked
I gotta
us.
leave you with something.
Rude. That's what it is. It's rude.
They gotta leave you with some kind of a cliffhanger. Watching this episode made me really wish that they just dropped it all at once. And I know they can't do that. I know that they have to spread this out.
Why can't they do that? They used to do that.
I don't know why they can't do that. I think it's because, like, here's a guess.
Okay.
They're still working on the show.
Really? You think so?
I think that they're just giving themselves time to make adjustments as they go because the show is so expensive. They're like, yo, we got to recoup. This is the date. The shit is coming out. So we have to recoup our cost. It drops on this date. You know?
I think it's just something that they've started to do now.
Stranger Things on the final episode, they were still working on it when they put it out. So much so that they actually had to fix it after it already went out.
Okay. Well, all I'm saying is that recently, especially with their like top tier shows, they've been employing the same kind of weekly release like Disney, because I think maybe they've realized that it kind of prolongs the excitement a little bit. There is something fun.
Stays in the zeitgeist longer?
Yeah,
Okay.
there's something fun about waiting.
I agree with you. There is something fun about waiting. Yes, absolutely. However, it's this show in particular, the way it's constructed, it feels more like I'm getting a book.
Yeah.
As opposed to, it's so hard to articulate this thought because even chapters, like when you read Hunger Games, they're chapters that are like, you know, chapters of a book, and then you could turn each of those chapters into an episode, and it's like, oh, and this week, and then cliffhanger, boom. You gotta come back for next time to understand what happened.
Right, but in a book, you have the option to carry on reading, and you stop whenever you feel like it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I guess what I'm saying here is the way the details are being fleshed out, it's when you're spreading it out by a week, sometimes like there's connective tissue that starts to get lost a little bit, and I don't know why I'm watching certain things happen, if that makes any kind of sense.
Sure.
But when you're watching it in a 3-hour movie, it starts to like, it's not hard to follow all that, but when you got 7 days in between and a whole bunch of other shit life going on, you know what I mean? But anyway, I enjoyed the episode, and I thought it was cool. It was just like, this is the first instance of, in the series so far, and I'm sure everyone's gonna be like, this was the best episode so far. This is the first episode where I'm like, I wasn't like in love with the episode. It was like, this is cool. I'm enjoying it. I'm here for the ride. I'm here for the journey.
It took a little bit of time for the episode to get going for me. Like for a minute there, it just felt like, cool. I'm really enjoying just living in this world with the characters and kind of was seeing what it's like being there and seeing what they're going through and all the trials and tribulations and stuff. And then it didn't start getting really meaty until about halfway through the episode, where a lot of the action was taking place. And the action, oh my god.
Yeah, those fight scenes were cool. Those fight scenes,
yeah.
I want to second that and piggyback on it. Like those fight scenes were, well, 2 of them, right? The one when the king, I don't know the character's name, but he's like the secret king, when he got surrounded in that outside hallway area. That was a nice fight. Like the way it was choreographed and executed, I was like, oh, cool. Like, you guys did really, really good, because it wasn't trying to be fancy. It was like he's trying to just stop these guys and hurt them to stop himself from getting hurt, right?
Yeah, it was really brutal.
It was
very raw.
It was brutal and straight to the point.
Yeah.
Not fancy shit. Just like boom, boom, boom. I'm taking you down. That's the point of this. I'm trying to take you down. I'm trying not to die.
Yeah.
I liked that. And then the other one that to complement it in this episode was the
elf escape.
The elf escape fight. Yeah.
Yeah, that was so cool. Like, I don't know his name, but handsome elf. I'll just call him that.
The black dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was doing some really cool stuff and just establishing himself as not only a good fighter but also smart and someone who is self-sacrificing, because he was willing to like help his commander, I think, get up there and get out at the expense of his own escape. Yeah. And he was such a badass, and it was just upsetting to see what happened at the end there, because it's so bleak to reach the top of the pit and realize that it's not better. In fact, it's about the same, maybe even worse, and to get killed like that and then to get pulled back in. I knew they wouldn't kill him though, because I was just thinking,
he's too handsome. He's the main character.
No. Well, yeah, there's that, but also in the grand scheme of things, they need strong slaves in order
I was thinking about that too, actually.
To complete the task.
Like, if you kill off all the slaves, who's going to do this shit? Not you guys.
Yeah. I mean, if you're just looking at it like, okay, what's the smartest course of action? Killing the people who are doing your work? Maybe not so smart,
right.
But then orcs aren't really known for being super smart, so
right.
There is that. But that was exciting to get teased with Sauron or Adar.
I want to walk back some of what I said a moment ago, because those two fight scenes you mentioned, are like that actually made this a really compelling episode.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it again, it's just some of the stuff with the Hobbit ancestors.
The Harfoots.
The Harfoots, yeah. I wasn't loving all of that. Some of it was just like kind of dragging the show a little bit for me, until the big oafy guy walked in and then ruined everything. That's when it got more interesting for me.
I actually really enjoyed that scene though, where they were doing the ceremony of remembering people that they'd lost along the way.
I don't know who those people are, so I don't care.
But I cared because they cared. I thought that they did a really good job of just, being so emotionally invested that maybe it's because I'm some sort of weird empath, but like I was feeling the emotions coming through and like imagining what a beautiful ceremony that is to kind of remember the people who've died. But then when you think about it, you're like, wait, they died because you literally left them behind.
Yeah,
that's why they died. Terrible.
It made me like them less. I'm like, all this, you just said it. Yeah, I was like, you guys are remembering this, and the music is cueing me to feel emotional and sad for these people that, are the fallen soldiers, but they're only fallen because you left them back there. And it's like, we wait for them. I'm like, no, you didn't.
That's
you
why
moved
they're
on.
dead.
Y'all are nomads. I don't really understand the tradition, but she challenged it, which is cool.
But also it's just interesting to kind of see who they are as a people and how fearful they are, and their whole philosophy is, stay in line, like no one stands alone. It's all like a lot of groupthink and staying together, and it doesn't really celebrate being an individual.
Right. The stuff with Galadriel, I'm having mixed feelings about. I think that's the other thing that was more concerning for me in this episode, which is I don't love her character. It's like she's just mad all the time.
Yeah.
And I'm like, when she was riding the horse, it was the first time she smiled, and I'm like, okay, cool. That person then went away. And I mean, maybe we'll get more of a softer side of her as the show goes on, because she's clearly like falling for, Lower and Aragorn. And I'm like, yeah, cool. Like some other aspect of her personality will hopefully come through, because right now she's just hard and cold. Like, she's a badass and all, but like after a while, it's like, it's just, you're not fun to be around.
Yeah, it's a little bit one note. And while I appreciate just how ferocious and driven she is, like you, I would like to see more sides of her.
The guy who initially reminded me of Rithik, Lo-Fi Rithik, I guess, with the long hair.
I love his name.
Well, I found him more interesting than Galadriel in this episode, and for all intents and purposes, in her so far. Like, he was just the way when she pulled out the knife, and he just was like chill about it and was talking to her. I was like, this dude is dope. I like this guy.
Dope. I like him a lot.
I mean, he didn't do the best of jobs, when he was chilling with his son and his daughter, but I just like him and the character that he is so far.
Well, I think that's because he's multifaceted, right? Because you can tell that he's someone who
He's got dimension. He's not just one note.
Yeah, he's noble and he's mysterious. Like when he was with the Queen, he was kind of saying like, "No, I'm loyal to you," basically. But he still has some loyalty towards the elves. He knows the language, and even his name means like elf friend.
Yeah, but he just seems like a good person.
He does, and then he's flawed as well, because obviously he doesn't know how to handle his kids very well.
Right.
So it makes him interesting as a character, is what I'm trying to say.
Right. I mean, he still has a certain set of parameters in his mind that he lives by, a certain understanding of the world and the ways of the world, that he lives by. And so it's a little bit to his detriment with regards to his kid. But he still is... He's got layers to him that's very visible right away, and that is not visible on the 10,000-year-old character.
I know. Maybe that's what happens, though. Maybe that's what happens when you live for millennia. You just kind of solidify into like one version of yourself.
I suppose. I mean, if you've been chasing this dude for 200 years, you're gonna act you're gonna like, and you've just been on that mission. Sure.
Well, I mean, we can hope that going forward in the season, we'll get to see more sides to her.
The like super mutant Chihuahua, though, the visual effects on that looked a little sketchy.
Yeah, it looked a little bit wonky.
I mean, I think that's where the budget dried up. But I was hoping that it was going to be this big, like giant that I saw. As soon as like we came back to that scene, I was kind of hoping for more of what I remember from the game, and like the orcs control this big monster guy, or like that just roams the land, and he's like hard to kill. I thought that's what was going to come out, not a little dog. But
it wasn't little; it's the size of a person.
In this world, that thing, yes, okay, fine, it's the size of a person, but. And it got violent there too.
It was like ripping people apart.
And like guts were coming out. I was like, oh, okay, wow.
Like,
all right, we're going there.
Yep.
So this episode was cool. I think that I was just like kind of tired of Galadriel, and the stuff with the Heartfoots, I didn't get immersed in until the giant showed up, when I was starting to get squeamish, because I was like, oh, something's about to go bad.
Yeah.
And I thought that the consequences were going to be so much worse than they...
She got off easy, actually. But how did you feel about Isildur? I saw and heard you get all like, your little ears perked up. It just made me think of the pitch meeting where Ryan George is like, that's from that other movie.
Yeah. I got excited about Isildur because, when we were introduced to him in Lord of the Rings, you're introduced to him as someone you hate. As someone you get mad at.
He's part of the lore. He's the whole reason why they have to go on this quest anyway, because he didn't do what he was supposed to do.
Yeah, he didn't stay committed to his duty.
Yeah.
Because the ring took over him and whatever. That's why I got excited, because we get to see a different side of this person who we were introduced to as a jerk.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, like, there's so much more depth to it, and that's the cool thing about shows like this, is getting to see like the peeling back the layers of the onion to see the origins of everybody and whatnot, and that's nice before they reach that doom, that destiny.
Yeah. No, it is fun. It's cool to get to see a familiar-ish character and kind of see their backstory.
When you hear about evil people in the world, I always wonder, like, what was that person like before that turn? Like, was there a point where they were innocent and cool, or have they? It looks like they don't come out the womb evil.
Yeah,
that's
true, and that's what makes it really interesting, because we'll get to see his whole journey and the circumstances that lead him to make the decisions that he makes. But I mean, there's already a glimmer of it in this episode, because when he was out there on the ship, I could hear the voice calling to him.
You guys, thanks so much for hanging out. Hopefully you enjoyed this. I'm Jabby Coy. This is
ACHARA KIRK.
Peace out.